Howdy do, folks. Sir, the old mountain man talking at you from the backside of this here lake in the hills, Arkansas. Well, I did have a video up similar to this one you see now, but there was some cussing in it, and I just didn't want that video to stay up. So I'm gonna try to keep that bad language down, and we'll do the whole char cloth thing from start to finish. What do you say? Making char cloth like a boss. A 1 pound coffee can, all packed to the rim with, well, there's one piece in there that didn't quite get completely cooked, but that is cut up blue jeans, also known as denim cotton cloth, or cotton denim cloth, however you want to say it. And to seal it up, or to make a seal, I got this here aluminum or aluminium or however it is, really big monkey one, Dave Pierce says. I say aluminum, he says aluminium, and we both don't know what to say about it. But at any rate, here we go. We take this here soft metal tab that I pulled off of a 2 pound coffee can and kind of form that down around the inside edge, kind of tracing that around the rim on the inside, pressing that down all the way around. Let me see here. Yeah. And then kind of jack my knee up there and then fold that down, being sure to get all them little folds and everything pressed down real good. Here in a minute I'll show you that other one that I did last night that was that got burned up. Oh man, what a good intense oak and hickory fire will do to a piece of aluminum. Aluminum. I guess that's a country way of saying it. Aluminum. Aluminum. But really, I want to give a shout out to Really Big Monkey One, Dave Pierce. He's a real inventive guy. He's got some outstanding videos on his channel about he gets out there and welds all kinds of stuff in his shop. He makes swamp grills you can cook on wet land with. He shows you how. He shows you how to make them. If you got that welding, all that welding equipment and everything. But I asked him once if I could buy one or something, but he put so many hours into them, they'd be right expensive, and I guess he just didn't want to charge people that much, or you know, I don't know, it could be a burden at times, I'm sure he's got other things to do. But at any rate, folks, this ain't all about that. I just want to give him a shout out about his channel and his ingenuity and all that. And I think Little Bear, yep, there's Little Bear. What you doing, Little Bear? What's doing, buddy? You gonna sing with me? Okay, hush. People might be trying to sleep around here, you know that? Oh, yeah, there's folks living around here real close that might not appreciate us singing up a storm like that. Yeah. That's my buddy. Okay, got it all sealed up and, you know, pinched everything down along the sides. Try to keep as much oxygen out as possible. I'm not poking any holes in this because this is not an airtight seal. And there's really no need to poke holes in Altoids tins and if you're making char cloth with Altoids tins, because those hinges have got enough ventilation, really. So that's just a little tip for y'all out there that make your char cloth with Altoids tins. You know, your hinges and just the little lip around it, you'll see smoke spewing out. I used to use an electric hot plate, or it was Let's see, I think it's laying around here somewhere. Another. Yeah, there it is. This is just I used to use this, but the wiring shorted out, and I have rewired this thing so many times, and I did it exactly the same as last time when I got the pieces to do it, and it won't work. I don't know what it is. I think there might be something somewhere that's a little more, there might be a problem there that's a little more technical than what I care to try to figure out. Well, here we go with the let's get on with the fire making. I'm going to use this to hold the ball of oak leaves, and we're going to get that down there like that. The leaves up there like that. Well, that's not exactly a ball now, is it? And at least this way it gets the camera off of my ugly mug for a little bit. Yeehaw! Yeah, I can just hear people holler, yay! Alright. Let's see if it takes me half an hour to get this conglomeration untangled to the point where, oh, I see, it's caught on that. Dadgummit. Come loose from there, you concerned ding dang daggone dag. There it is. Now, what we got here is a piece of the seam out of some jeans that's been charred. I'm gonna put that right about up here. I'm gonna get this ferro rod to sparking, and then put the striker down there and pull. Alright, getting that random spark land on that. There, whoop, dadgummit. Alright, as we all know that had done these videos before in the past with the char cloth and the ferro rod, sometimes this stuff just doesn't cooperate as well as we would like on camera. Alright, no pressure. There it goes. Yeah, I just had to look up at that camera to see if that thing, that glow of that char cloth was showing up. I just had to do that. Alright, readjust this stuff here. Ding dang dadgummit. I guess we can all pretty well see I got a little bit of a blaze going there. I'm going to readjust the camera over here. Oops, it's a falling apart, and that ain't good. I may have to do that char cloth thing over again. Daggum. When the leaves is too dry, well, I know what I'll do. I'll get this here little plate out of the bottom of the barbecue grill. That's what I use in the bottom of the grill there to keep everything from falling through. Because I got, now, Oh, I just improvise a whole lot. I do a whole lot of improvising in my life because, yeah, I really don't like to keep, going on about the subject of me not having a lot of money, but hey, I don't have a lot of money. Can't always buy everything that I would like to have in the line of toys, equipment and grills and such. So I gotta do this. I gotta step inside and get another piece of charcoal. Okay. I'm back. Yep, same fella. As if you couldn't tell. Alright, we got a sizable piece here. And I'm going to tear off about almost half of that big piece. I'm going to set that right down. See, one thing I had learned about all this char cloth business, you need a piece about that big to catch them sparks. And them sparks just goes everywhere. A shower of sparks will just go every which way, and one little spark will do it. If your char cloth is too small, then if you try to go too sparingly with the char cloth, and that's why I include a big old fat bundle of char, well, maybe not that big, but I include enough char cloth with every order that people put in with me for these ferro rods. I put in enough char cloth to make sure that they got enough to last them a good long time. Same as before, put the striker down here. Wait a minute. Put the striker down here, which is a high carbon steel piece of file, and not the stock striker. And then just kind of hold that ferro rod, curl my finger around it, curl my finger around there like that, and pull. There it is, 3 strikes. Got a little ember going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reedy doo dah day. Yeehaw, we cooking now, Bubba. Well, not really. Hadn't got a fire going yet, but I'm happy to get the char cloth and caught in 3 strikes. Alright, I'm gonna reach over here in this little pile of makings, and I'm gonna get a few little old pieces of wood. Ooh, we got smoke out the wazoo. Oh boy. Yeah, oak leaf smoke. Inhale that, boy. That'll put hair on your chest. Ooh-wee. There we go. Yeah, another somebody on YouTube that you might want to check out about fires and such is a House of Fire 72. That's Sean over at House of Fire 72. He's got these Blue Hill UL1 and UL2 stoves, and these little inventions called a FID, paracord FID. You might want to look into buying some of those. give him a little support over there at the House of Fire 72, would you? I'd sure appreciate it. And so would Sean, I figure. Oh, he's a real good feller. He's a real nice guy. And as everybody else, you know, around these days is trying to make ends meet. And he just needs he's like me. He's not really looking to get rich off of anything like this. He's just needs a little extra support in his money making ventures here on YouTube. Oh, whenever you try and get a fire going, you really got to look after those things sometimes. Got to nurse them. Got to nurse that fire along. No matter how much the smoke chokes you, it's kind of like raising a kid sometimes. It's a pain in the backside, but in the end, it's all worth it. Well, most of the time. Teach a child when they are young the right way to go, and they will not stray from it when they get older. That's kind of sort of some words from the Bible a little bit. Yes, I do study the Bible. Holy Bible, King James Version. Thank you. Then again, I know quite a bit of other people, or I know of them, that step off into that big building with the cross on it and sing psalms and sing songs and do all that business. Then the other 6 days of the week, however many days of the week, they're off doing whatever they want to do, and then, it ain't worth talking about. I want to try to keep my videos upbeat and clean and decent and nice. And sometimes I go through some things in life that, kind of peek out in my videos a little bit. And I don't like that whenever that happens. I get to wanting to say bad words and cuss and carry on and such, and I don't want that to happen. That happened too much on my other channel, and that's one of the big reasons why I deleted it. Had too many videos to just go off and delete them all, or try to fish through the ones that had the cussing in them and delete them out, and had too many people that wanted to try to be understanding of the bad language and all, but I don't know. I'm looking for a better quality of people than those that, than a lot of that, mess going on like that. Just about ready to put the char cloth in the fire. I got the smaller pieces catching, and I got some larger pieces back over here that I cut up earlier. And what do I use to cut up my wood for my fires? Oh, I'm gonna reach back here on my stump. I use a Rambo 3 knife. You betcha. A 3-pound slab of steel, and that sucker cost you right around $40 or so online after the shipping and handling and such. And it was sold as a Gil Hibben product. Gil Hibben, he puts out a lot of good knives and such, but I can honestly attest that this is one of the gall-darndest, toughest blades I ever seen. And unless I hit a rock with it, it don't get dull. I can just cut log after log after log after log with this thing. Yeah, big old chunks of wood like that, I just put it over there on my cutting stump, and I'll set this narrow end down on there, and I'll chop into that. I'll give a good stout whack, get that caught in there, and just go to thumping. Now, a lot of people are against heavy blades. They want to use a little scrawny knife and then baton the knife through the wood. Yeah, that's okay for some, but I like to let this big heavy piece of steel do most of the work. I don't want to stand there and beat the daylights out of a little knife. Kind of make me tired doing that. I've tried that before. Big old heavy knife like that, you know, you just raise it up, bang, let it down, you can swing it. You know, build muscle doing that. You burn calories, but you build muscle. The only way to build muscle is to burn calories. It's going to be a long video, folks. We're up past 21 minutes. 22 minutes now, officially. We may not be seeing the char cloth that's finished result, but I do have a whole bunch of it in there in the house, and I got plenty of stock of ferro rods. And I was talking about that piece of tin foil that got burned up in the fire. Yeah, that gap right there, that's where when I pulled that piece of tin foil off the fire, or aluminum, yeah, that's what it looked like after it got all burned out, and there's still some thin spots there. Yeah, where that just kind of tears off and sloughs off. But Lord of mercy, I thought my char cloth was going to be a goner because it had little old, you know, little hole about the size of my thumbnail or something in there, and the flames were shooting out. Yeah, char cloth turned out all right. But yeah, this video is probably gonna go on about like one of Really Big Monkey One's videos. Neither me nor him make short videos, so if you'll bear with me, we'll make some char cloth. Yeah, and I got this here. Now this is part of the batch that I made last night on that other video, and I got the can all sealed up, you know, that piece of aluminum all pressed down and folded over, and just kind of run my fingers around the edges there real stout like, and make sure everything's folded over, you know, sealed up pretty decent, because that I might just go ahead. No, I ain't gonna poke no hole in there. There might be a hole gets burned in it, but I don't know if you can tell or not, but yeah, you can see the flames there. It's getting built up pretty good. It's getting built up pretty good. Pretty decent. wasn't for that doggone ball of leaves falling apart a while ago, would have had a daggone fire going for now. I gotta get me some tobacco out of my pocket. Yeah, me and my bad habits. Yeah, kind of makes, there it is. Kind of makes me think of something somebody said today. It was sort of derogatory toward me, and that's got me steamed up. But no, I ain't even gonna go into it, because that person ain't even worth talking about. They ain't even worth thinking about. There's people that bring negativity into your life. It's better just to turn your back and walk away from those people. Let them be. Don't stir them up. Because like my dear sweet mother says, the more you stir a piece of crap that's out there on the ground, the more it's going to stink. Now I've got to readjust this fire's position. Because them flames is getting up there. Whew, a little bit much. Whew, yeah, it's kind of getting this old sun to sweating just a tad. Yeah. Lord have mercy. And as I say, you know, whenever I light a pipe of tobacco or I light a cigarette, you know, if you're a young person watching this, please don't smoke. Don't start it. If you ain't started, please don't. I've been smoking for 37 years and I curse the day that I ever picked up a cigarette. I curse the day I ever started hanging out with people that coerced me into smoking cigarettes. Peer pressure is what they call it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, well. It's one reason I don't try to go live back in my hometown, because there's a country song, you're always 17 in your hometown. And oh, the things I did when I was 17. Oh, I was a wild one. Alrighty. I wasn't that wild. I mean, really, not compared to some. Lord God. Hell, I was a pretty good kid compared to a lot of them. Yeah. Compared to a bunch of them. There were some of them that did things I wouldn't even want to think about doing. I got the can set in the fire. Now you can't even hardly see it. I can see it, but yeah, I can see it a little bit. That fire looks like it's dying out. I'm gonna get up here and throw a few chunks of wood on the fire. Get some of these wood chips, throw them on there. A little more kindling. Put a stick of wood up that way. Stick of wood up that way. I just kind of lay that right along there. I do want to get plenty of wood leaning up against that there. On top of that. Top of that can. Yeah. Alrighty now. I got the wood all stacked up on top of the can. And looks like the flames are building pretty good. Throw a little chunk of wood on there. Oh Lord, it's a 30-minute video. It's gonna be longer. Oh boy, it's a heck of a thing. Oh, my beard's itching. No wonder who's a talking bad about me. Oh well. You know, people talk bad about a person that ain't done nothing wrong. They're just hurting their own spirit. And yeah, whenever people talk bad about you, it is your business. It affects your life. It affects the way people look at you, the way people perceive you. Well, that smoke's clouding the camera, isn't it? And it ain't all coming from my pipe. Well, I guess y'all know that. Oh, it's probably going to take 2 hours for this thing to upload. I hope not. Last time it only took like 30 minutes for a 20-minute video. So I'm hoping maybe around 45 minutes or so. I'm probably going to let this run to 35 minutes and then upload it. But it's going to take a lot longer than that for that wood to burn down. I'll show you all the results of the char cloth in the next video. But y'all seen the char cloth in the can. You seen how I did it. And you can do that pretty well your own self if you want to. If not, hit me up. I always include that char cloth in with an order on the ferro rods. I got the large orange handle ones for $15. I got the smaller ones for $7.50. I'm running out of small ones though. I'll put it all in the video description. But as I always say at the end of my videos, and I've run into one or two of those people here in the past few days that showed me what they was really made of. I got a pleasant surprise today. I got a message from a friend here on YouTube, my buddy, and he's been busy, and with life and all, kind of a very pleasant surprise. But out there in the world, sometimes in your own family, sometimes amongst people that you might think are your friends, you just got to keep your heart and your mind, your eyes open for those outfits that they'll reveal themselves in all sorts of ways, both subtle and just right out smack in your face. Those wolves in sheep's clothing I tell you about, warn you about. And I don't know who they are in your life, but sometimes I know who they are, and other times I don't. But from the backside of this here lake in the hills, Arkansas, this here's the old mountain man signing off for now. Y'all take care. God bless. And be good to yourselves and be good to each other, and take care of one another. Adios for now.